Morning. You've had a dodgy curry, your tummy's a little bit iffy and you need to go for a number 2. To go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning would not be fun. Tips on how to become a more successful YouTuber? Yes, please. Hey, get out of here! Welcome everybody, Russ McDonough, aka The Nomadic Veteran, and welcome to this week's video of Van Life 101, where essentially I'm trying to give you tips, tricks, hacks on making your van life experience journey that much easier and that much more pleasurable. And the way we try and make it a little bit more fun is I have to do it in 1 minute 41 or 101 seconds. Get it? Anyway, a quick tip for you. A couple of weeks ago, we got graffiti in the middle of the night, and obviously we dropped a video about it. If you haven't seen that video, link is above, shameless plug, and check it out, please. And we received quite a bit of blowback from the local population of the Portuguese, who were basically saying that they are sick and tired of what they perceive to be van lifers dropping their human waste and toilet tissue and all that in their beaches, in their, you know, all their really beauty spots. And it got us thinking to what are the benefits of actually having a toilet in your van to maybe to get the local populace back on your side. Anyway, that's today's subject. Happy? Right. Start the clock. First one is convenience. So if you like having a toilet in your van at any time of day is way more convenient. Now think about 3 o'clock in the morning, you've had a dodgy curry, your tummy's a little bit iffy and you need to go for a number 2. To go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning would not be fun. Coupled with that, what happens if it's pissing down? It's just like you ain't going to want to go. However, if you have got a toilet in your van, it just makes the whole thing that much more pleasurable, if it can be called that. So convenience is a huge one for us. The next one will be privacy. If you do choose to go to the toilet outside, instead of having a toilet inside, there is the privacy thing. So you might be outside doing your business and there could be someone with their kids, locals, other tourists, could bimble across you and they'll be in for a bit of a surprise. I just think if for your own privacy, it'd be really nice to do it in your own van, really. And also, coupled with that, is you're keeping the locals on side for wherever you're parked. Next one would be public toilets. So we've all been there. Public toilets can be absolutely honking. They can be well maintained, but also. However, at this crazy time the world's going through with COVID, a lot of public toilets are closed. So if you are gaggers for the toilet and you're like, right, I found one, and you go there and it's locked, how threat is he going to be? However, having your own toilet in your van solves that problem. Next up is different types of toilet. So you can get different types. One's a composting toilet. Granted, they're a little bit more expensive. You can get plumbed in toilets like we had in our old van. Really good for having a bit of privacy between me and Gibbo. Or you can have what we've got now, the bog standard, excuse the pun, porta potty where, you know, it works for us, shall I say. Anyway, last one is they're easy to empty. The great thing about being in mainland Europe is that there are airs everywhere. So if you've got an app and, I'll have time. Anyway, I've started, so I'll finish. If you've got an app, such as Park for Night, you just put it into the search bar and it will come up with loads of different airs. It's really easy to find them. So at no time should you ever kind of be like, oh, we've got nowhere to empty it. That being said as well, it's really easy to empty. And a little tip for you, maybe buy a second tank for your toilet as well. So if one does get full and you can't get to an air, you've got the reserve tank there as well. Anyway, that is it, guys. I just want to finish on quickly, actually. I think we all know that van lifers are getting a bit of a hard time for the whole toilet situation, human waste stuff. And the one thing I'll say, because we're in Portugal at the moment, is that there is a bit of an uprising against van lifers and motorhomes in Portugal, and that's not even talking about the whole COVID situation. They are literally threaders with van lifers ditching their waste and that. You know, some of the comments we received on that video, which I was talking about before, was that you were lucky to get away with spray paint, we'll smash your windscreen in, we'll slash the tyres, and I dread to think what else would have been said, because some of it was in Portuguese and I didn't dare read it or translate it. So yeah, I think, and we all know it's not just van lifers. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Usual admin. And let's end on a positive. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to comment, and maybe those comments could include you've got a toilet, what type of toilet you've got, maybe you haven't got a toilet, and maybe the reasons you haven't got a toilet or you decide not to have a toilet. Yeah, I'd be really interested to hear. Also, what else is there? Share the video, that would be awesome. And of course, the biggie, guys, subscribe to the channel. That would make Cookie and Hoochie so happy. And me. Anyway, until Sunday, laters.